What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing, doing something that I haven't done in about 5 years, which is be fixed. A couple of reasons for this. First of all, tired every time, I swear, every single time. Um, my sub is up in I think about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. My alt account sub. So I figured we'd do something a little different. Figured we'd run some be fixed. I haven't run one in 5 years or whatever. And apart from the fact that tomorrow is the championship race for OSR, you'll see that coming up in the channel in a couple of days, more than likely. Um, so yeah, this is going to be kind of a prep for that. Um, I won't give away too much, I hope. Not that I'm going to sandbag, but I'm going to try stuff. I think Kyle and Britt are going to be in this race, so I'd like to experiment a little bit, see what Kyle has. He'll almost certainly be in top split with me. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of see. I can try stuff, try tire saving, see how pit strategy works out. Because I've done long runs, but I have not done a full fuel run because I didn't expect to need to. But obviously, in this race, in theory, if it goes green, you'll just go to the end, right? So, haven't done anything quite this long. Longest run I've done was around 35 laps. I've done several of those because I figure after that point, if you haven't saved tire appropriately, you made your bet anyways. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. Maybe it'll be a caution fest. I have no idea. No idea what kind of speed we have. Don't really care. I could lose 100 ironing. It makes no difference. If it helps me learn something for tomorrow night, that's the goal. So. Head straight out. Looks like this practice is pretty deep in here. This is gonna be a pretty good split. Pretty good amount of drivers doing this, predictably, I guess. Track is relatively cool. Of course, Kyle's at the top of the fucking charts, because why not? We'll crank this brake bias down. We'll just head out and see what we can do, I guess. Why not? I know I ran like a 6 in not quite this temp. I ran a 6 in, I don't know exactly what the temp was. Maybe like 72, 73. This is 79, so don't expect to quite be able to hit that, but we'll see. We do have the Camaro going on here today on the alt account rather than my usual Supra for OSR, so that shouldn't make a difference, but just of note. We'll see how we are here. Don't expect to be super fast. A little bit free there. Probably could have gotten in the throttle a little earlier, but that's okay. That was all right. See if we can improve on this for a second lap. That's a 90. That's nowhere close. That's half a second or something off of what he did. Big wiggle there in the corner. That's okay. I guess we're still 7th, though, so 4/10 off isn't great, but I think some of that could come back if I ran a little better lap, maybe a 70 there, which would be still in the ballpark. So I've heard Kyle's pretty good around here, so that's all right. I want to beat the best, right? If we were just beating scrubs, then that wouldn't do us any good. So yeah, it was quite a bit slower. There we go. Curious if this one's going to be a little better. Obviously, we had to make a pass here. Yep, mid-8 already there. So I think that there's a couple tenths in it as I hit the wall. That's pretty slick. Oh yeah, we're going to have 150 drivers for this race. Big split. Pretty much peak time here on a Tuesday night. There you go. That was okay. Another O, I guess, so not perfect. Again, just touched the wall. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care where we run. I'd like to learn something, whether it be about lines or tire saving or whatever. Does not matter to me one bit. If we run like trash, I know I'll have to get creative tomorrow night, and I cannot get through there to save my life. I don't know what I'm doing differently. So Kyle ran a 48. That's crazy. I could probably run a 70, which would put us fourth. That's okay. Even an 80, though, would put us fifth. So we're not far off at all. A true Mach Q run, we should be able to be in the top 5 of this practice session at least pretty easily. So it's all good. I am not concerned in the slightest. Of course, you can go through tires pretty quickly here if you're not careful. So taking care of those fronts is important. There we go. Good exit off of there, and we'll peel off just to go and jump in the race real quick. All right. Ready to rock and roll. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea what to expect. Like I said, if we suck, we suck. At least I'll kind of know where we're at tomorrow night then. The way this race starts is probably going to be similar, I think, to track temp and time of day as like maybe a third or halfway through the race. So I guess this is going to be similar in some ways. We'll have to double check here the time, but this is going to be similar in some ways to like halfway through the race is what this race is going to start as basically. So that's interesting notes there for that, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think this is going to start at like 5 o'clock sim time because I think our session is starting at 3 o'clock, which will make qualifying at 4 o'clock. I don't know. Let's go see. I don't know. It should get mostly dark. It should definitely go to dusk. It should probably start sunset. I guess we'll see how that plays out. Maybe. Question mark. Loading in, possibly. Come on. Okay. We are the 3-car. Hauf is in here. Nick Olson, good guys. Casey Holland. Teddy Hodgson, nice guy. Brian Narducci. Kyle Finlayson, there he is. So yeah, 24 car split. Keep an eye out for car 15 appropriately. 79-degree track temp, and it starts out at 5:30. So yeah, this is going to be basically our race is going to start at 4 o'clock ish, maybe a little after 4:15. So this is going to be about 5:30. So hour and 15 minutes. It's probably going to be towards the tail of the race, honestly, not the middle even. No earlier than halfway for sure, but 50 minutes in or so if we have some yellows. Probably going to be around what the race ends at if it's a pretty clean race. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, no real expectations if we lose 100 iRating here. I'd just like to make all the laps, not die, learn something about tire wear and whatnot. So that's kind of the goal, the plan. Thinking for the Q lap here, what am I trying to say? Like our max Q lap, which is going to be the second lap, I think. I think I'm going to give up the first lap. I think that second Q lap, we're going to have to really give up, do some tire heating on the first lap. I think I can definitely run probably in the 7s easily if we don't spin out, which is why we do the tire heating. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. If we run in the middle of the pack, that's actually good. See how we can pass, save tires, that type of stuff. So honestly, being up front or at the very back is things we want to avoid here, which is interesting, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think that lap counted for me, which is weird. Oh, it did. Okay, so that was a 77, so I can definitely go faster than that, no problem. Track temp. Still 79, so that's easy enough. Go out there, get a Q lap in. Again, gonna give up the first lap. Same deal as usual. Just try to get everything a little bit warmed up, a little bit worn in is the goal. And I'm going to take a nice big arc here next time through. Coming to start our flyer. Cut off a big chunk of the dog leg and hope and pray. Obviously, it's a big risk to give up the first lap. You only got one shot. You know, make a mistake, touch the wall, whatever, you're done. So, not ideal, but I think that's going to be my chance to qualify towards the front. We got to take that risk because I am not the fastest of the 4 of us. I'm probably the slowest in terms of pure Q speed of the 4 of us championship guys. So, just a risk we'll have to take. Here we go. Ah, in there too deep. Way too deep. 3 and 4 was okay. 52. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Looks like Kyle ran a 46, so he's pretty consistent on that. We were actually okay. We were less than a tenth off of him, so um, I don't know what did I do down here. Did I miss my entry really badly, or what did I do? Braked at 100, got in there. Just too deep. I mean, 5 lanes off the bottom of the racetrack. That's interesting, but whatever. You know. But we're in the mix at least. Less than a tenth off the very front guys, I guess. Yeah, if we can just start in the top 10, I'll be happy with that. Kyle can go off and win this one as far as I'm concerned. Maybe kind of show his hand as to what his game plan is going to be. That'd be all right. As I take a nap. Kind of surprised that Brandon Hauff is back outside top 10 right now. Expected him to be a little bit better at least. We'll see. Also can learn obviously about restart gears, stuff like that as we go here. Just a big experiment really is what this is going to be. Any little bit helps. So 28-1. That's not a great lap by some of these guys here. A couple still to go, like 5 or 6. Eli must have had an instant on his lap, as did Blake, it looks like. A couple of guys still rocking. Again, not concerned if we run poorly, we run poorly. I'd like to compete and at least try to see what other guys are doing and see how it plays out. But sometimes this track is good for going green because you do get the field spreading out and it is relatively hard to pass. But other times you will have it where it's really, really easy to pass and guys get big runs and tire saving and all these things. So sometimes that leads to dive bombs and people getting impatient and big crashes. So that is what it is. We'll see how it goes. But I think I'm just going to play it cool, be patient, be smart. Obviously, making the laps is the important bit. So we'll see. I'm happy with that lap. That wasn't a perfect lap by any means. I'm sure Kyle's was not a perfect lap either. But again, these probably aren't even going to be the conditions that we qualify in tomorrow. Actually, they almost certainly won't be. So I'm pretty happy with that as a lap. It's good enough. That's what's important. Is good enough. Kendall Carpenter went up and jumped to P2, knocked us to the outside line. Again, not a huge deal. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. I can learn something, but that's really the only goal. So get ready to rock and roll. All right, we are ready to rock and roll here at Phoenix, otherwise known as PIR, otherwise known as PR, otherwise known as ISM Raceway, otherwise known as probably a whole bunch of other shit. So let's see what we got. There's Kyle's familiar number 15 car that we followed so many times this year. Had the pleasure of beating him a couple times, but today will not be one of those days unless he wrecks or something, because we do not have the short run speed for sure, as I figured we wouldn't, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know really exactly what to expect. We'll see what everybody else kind of does as far as a line. Yeah, I don't know. Again, not really any expectations here. I'd just like to finish, make some laps. If we're in a place where we can see Kyle, obviously see what he's doing, that's helpful. That's valuable information. But so is just running the laps, so seeing what everybody else does. So obviously he has great speed in his car. Other people might say I should have just spectated this race and watched him and see what happens, but I prefer to drive it. Don't really need to Hawkeye him to see what's going on. So we'll see. Old buddy Dylan Holland, those of you that have been around for a while or a JKR member for a while, you know Dylan. He's a good guy, super nice guy. He's back there starting 7th. I'm not too displeased with that Q lap, though, considering this is a pretty stout field, or at least relatively stout. Might not be the stoutest field, but fast guys. I haven't run a lap in 2 days. I was feeling unwell yesterday, and I have not run a B fixed like an actual official race in years. So the P up where I can see the front couple of rows, I'm pretty happy with that. So maybe that's encouraging. Maybe I accidentally did something right in Q. I don't know, but we'll see. We should be rolling off here shortly. I don't know why we're waiting so long. 2 sets of tires in a 50-lap race is excessive. It should really be 1 set, especially since our OSR race is 2 sets. I don't know. I don't know what the move is. I don't know if we want to be on the bottom or not. I don't know. I'm not comfortable running the top or anything, so if that's the case, we're going to be in trouble because I'm not comfortable going up there to try to find speed. If people would roll off pit road, that'd be great. All right. Of course, if we're pitting here, we're going to get tires. Don't need any fuel or tear-offs or anything. Try to save those front tires is the key. Pace car going to tip off here already. And we will be in the hands of Kyle Finlayson all the way down to what is now turns 3 and 4 and restart right in the middle of this puppy, which is still weird to me even after a year or 2 of it being like this, I guess. But still weird to me. I still don't really get the point. It's the same track. I guess the restarts are more crazy because the dog leg. I don't know. But whatever. If it's what we got going on, then it's what we got. So here we go. All right, it's pretty much everyone's run up on the top, I guess, here. That's interesting. Try not to spin out there. That would be not good to take everybody out. We did it. Almost killed Nick, but we're good.
Of course, he's going to spin out. Of course.
Didn't even see Nick there, honestly. I don't know where he came from back in 11th. Must have made it 3 wide on the bottom.
Appreciate the 4X. Appreciate it.
I guess we lost like 3 spots there in 1 lap. 2 spots. Okay, that could be worse. Lost 2 spots in 1 lap. So not great, but good enough. It looks like everybody's pretty much around the outside line, I guess, at the front, but not that comfortable with that. So we'll have to see if it spreads out here and we can get rolling. What is Kyle doing? Is that Kyle? Huh. Maybe he has a problem?
Hey, just coming to get some new shoes. Fresh forward, son.
Huh. Maybe he's using this as a test or something. I have no idea. But whatever. Maybe he just likes to have fun.
I'm just mad to try the outside again.
Whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a thing. I guess Kyle just drove through the pits. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I'm super confused. I'm very confused. Is anybody else confused? Came to pit road. Came out in front of all of us. You know what? You know what it is? He jumped the start. That's what it was. He jumped. I thought about that when I watched it back. That he jumped the start, and I was like, oh, well, maybe he knows something I don't. Well, that's got to be what it is. So that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why he keeps driving through pit road when he could just stop and uncheck his tires and wait. I don't know why it's putting him at the front if he drove through pit road like that. I don't know anything. I'm so very confused. I mean, I get it. I think I know what happened, but I don't understand. Is what I'm trying to say. I have no idea what is going on. So, regardless, we're 7th now, I guess. At least we'll be able to protect a little bit on the bottom. Hopefully not nearly spin out this time. Going through 1 and 2, I guess now. I almost said 3 and 4, but it's 1 and 2. So yeah, okay. Still alive. I guess we're just gonna keep punting as far as this goes, and my skill gap is gonna come in question here in last down. All right, we'll see. So yeah, okay. Well, it's been a wacky first 4 laps. We're not getting any tire data right now. We're just kind of riding, so it's all good. It's all good. Here we go. We come to the restart zone again on leader. Thought he may have jumped there as well, but I guess not. We're gonna cut the shit out of this because apparently that's what you're supposed to do. I have no idea.
Is
Okay.
that literally the same car that got loose in the same corner of the beginning?
Okay. Dude just cleaned out Nick. Wow. This has been a good start. I'm sleeping on these restarts, apparently. We've lost like 2 spots on both of them in 1 lap. Okay, I really hope our race doesn't go like this tomorrow. This is boring as shit. Best lap, though, 34.1. Absolutely terrible. Definitely don't need tires at this rate. Not learning a damn thing. I spy a death. Is there going to be a payback? Will there be a payback? Nope. Chickened out. Damn it, Nick, you're a chicken. Yeah, but I mean, he just got cleaned out. I'd be pissed too. So whatever. Half is back there. You see him 3 spots back. He's up to 10th. Started, I don't know, started 15th or 16th, I guess. Learning absolutely nothing for our tire wear. Not worried about fuel mileage or anything. Shouldn't be a factor, but be really nice to go like the first 50 laps or so green tomorrow at minimum, because then at least if we put tires on it around halfway, we know we still got a set. So if you got a caution at lap 30, you put them on, you only got 1 set left. You get a caution at 60, you got to put them on, or 50 even probably. But, you know, if you get a caution on 25, you got to put them on. You get a caution on 50, you got to put them on, then you're stuck. So it's an interesting gamble. It's an interesting decision. But of course, what happened to me at Homestead and kind of last week, I guess, at Martinsville as well, is got a relatively early caution, uh, third of the way through the race or so, decided not to put the tires on, to just kind of keep rolling, bank on the late yellow, we can put them on, and it didn't end up working out like that. Same thing I did at Texas did not end up working out, but it's a theory, and it's something that if we're desperate, we'll try, if we're not in contention at least. But this dude's annoying as shit. Okay,
Thank you.
I forgot what a classy group we
Anytime.
get here in Be Fixed always, so yeah. All right, 1 to green. Let's try this again, see if we can go more than 1 lap. Chances of that, unlikely, but could happen. At this rate, though, we're getting amazing fuel mileage. I mean,
Justin, I got dumped, right? Like, I didn't see that differently.
I was behind Justin. You got dumped.
yeah, he cleaned you up pretty good. I haven't ran a B fix in about 5 years. Welcome back, me. Okay. Will we go more than 1 lap this time? Who knows? I am not going to be sleeping on this restart, though, even though I guess I kind of sort of was, both the first 2. But I don't know. We'll see here. Guess the move is to go early. We'll try to see if we can sneak down the inside here and see this a little better. That was bare. Not perfect, but bare. All right, we're going to just get past her on the outside. That's good to know. Guess I got to practice run up there because I do not know how. And you cannot pass on the bottom, apparently, at least in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is okay, maybe. See here. Yeah, they get good runs off top there. Interesting. Here comes Hauf. Can't see shit tucked up behind this dude. Needs to go faster. Guess he just hit the fence there. That was interesting. Smacked it pretty good too, honestly. So I guess that's us up to 6th. We'll take it. Easy. We aren't dead yet, so that's good. Keep rolling this bottom because that's all I know how to do. Looks like Hauf is doing the same behind me, so that's interesting to note. What's this lapper doing here? He doesn't know what the hell's going on. 13's drunk or something. There's Nick going backwards. Must have been killed. Or he's just hunting that one dude. Interesting to see if he has a contact back there, and we have another yellow of note.
All you four.
We have a really good run here, actually. I'll split middle. That's fine by me. I don't care. I guess technically we never really split the middle, but still. We're maintaining okay on this bottom, actually. I figured the top would be the way to go, but we're hanging on okay. It's not perfect. Throttle up there in the center, clear that guy. That's 5th place, I think. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Follow Dylan up through here. Hoff is probably going to guess at some point. Looks like they're running the middle up there. Not the top, but the middle. Interesting. Again, something to note. All right. Well, let's just settle in a nice rhythm here. Looks like we're rolling okay. Following some people, learn some stuff. See what kind of tire saving we can do, if any. Not run over Dylan, plow his shit. That would be not good. So essentially, this is going to end up being around, if it goes green from here, about a 40 lap stint, really, on tires. So see what kind of tire wear we get from that. See if we can duck underneath Dill here. Maybe he's tire saving and I'm not, and I'm an idiot, but I guess that's 4th place. So, or I'm just way better at Phoenix than I thought I was, which is probably not true. So, we'll see if we run hard-ish here, if these guys all just come back at us in a little while. So, we'll see. Olson's done. Must have died. Seems like the further we go, maybe we can't quite, or these guys at least can't quite run the outside like they used to. Definitely breaking early for turn 3 and 4 here. Like 250. Got a little bit of a run here.
Chris, please shut up. Thank you.
Make sure your own drivers, I suppose. You don't hear them.
All right.
Hope the 11 walling another guy. I'm a douchebag.
I was just about clear, and he tried to hang it on my right rear. Like, what do you want me to do? It's tight. He sees that.
You don't
Shut up, douchebag. You did it to me, and I just watched you do it to him.
know Narducci? You must be new to iRacing.
Yeah, for what I've seen in this race, I've gotten plenty.
You should have seen him back in the modified street stock days. This has turned into a gossip fest more than anything else.
But did he do the same thing in that series?
Yeah, like 10 years ago. It's crazy. Some people never change, man.
Holy shit. Yeah, he did the same thing to me in 12 off the turns, like 5 laps apart, like just completely walled us. I should have just hooked him.
Alright, I need to focus back in here. We don't need to be bitching out Brian Narducci for being a trash driver, but we're rolling alright. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is 200% my fault.
I love how Narducci is now. Just shut up.
Oh, I totally dumped that guy, so. I'll let him go if he gets back to me. That's shitty pass by me. I didn't even hit him that hard, I don't think, but I don't know what happened to Dylan there. He went up the track somewhere. I guess we're third. I didn't even think about that. Third now. Hal's probably going to clear Eli here.
You know, you hold everybody up, and then you slide up off the bottom like that. And almost wreck somebody.
Apparently he's driving Half like a dick though, so. Alright, well, again, refocus here coming to halfway. Seems like if you get stuck in some traffic here too, it's really easy to lose a bunch of time, so it's good to know. Gotta be aggressive and get them while you can, then settle in from there. If you gotta make passes, gotta do it early or late, not in the middle though. Middle you're stuck, late you got a tire advantage if you save, so.
I'm sorry, 18, but I had no intentions of going down onto the apron.
Alright, we're hanging in. We're doing alright. Could be worse. Making pretty good time actually. Not sure again if we're just burning the shit out of these tires or if we're doing okay, but feel okay. Wonder how Kyle's doing coming from the back. Didn't get in the throttle early enough there, gave up some good time. Couple tenths. Still just kind of hanging, I guess. We're not really making time on the guys in front, but we're not really losing much. Hauf is catching us a little bit, I think, but it's all right. Decent gap, 22 to go. Rolling okay. Curious what our tire wear is going to look like too. Hiccups again. Apologies. Definitely tighter down here than we were at the beginning. Predictably, maybe that's where they're running that higher line-ish that starts to come in. We're only really like 20, 25 laps into this now with all those caution laps, so see how that plays up in the long run for sure. Someone's hit the pit cone there, it looks like. Yeah, we're doing okay. Looks like Eli's still holding everybody up. Front two just got away, and I don't have that kind of pace anyways, but they're pretty much gone, so. Overdrove the entry there quite a bit. Yeah, it was okay. Definitely being caught by Hauff just a little bit. Looks like we're doing okay to everybody else, though, for the most part, so that's good. Pretty encouraging. Again, we'll see what everybody's got for tomorrow. I expect GM and Pelf to be pretty fast, especially on short runs, so see what kind of tire saving they can do around the place and go from there. We're hanging good right now, though. Nothing crazy going on. Front two still going at it. Maybe they'll wreck each other and we'll inherit this one. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened to me, but still think Hauff is going to get us here at some point. Not in the top 11 for Kyle there. I'm not going to scroll all the way through and try to find him, but definitely really tight down there.
I thought you went low. I thought you went down. Jesus, I'm sorry.
There's the yellow. Do we put the tires on?
Boo!
Interesting. What do we do? I think we got to put tires on. We're down like a
Me and
second.
Alex are having a whole bunch of fun up here, and you guys can ruin it.
I guess we got pit.
Your mic is muted, Alex, if you're talking.
Yeah, we had a good run. Hopefully it's just me and you by the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I was chasing you down.
Kyle's a lap down. That's interesting.
I know. I brought my stuff up.
I don't even know where the hell we started. Apparently good enough to be way up here. There's my dude. All right, well, we got no damage from that, even though we plowed dude, so that's still my fault. Hopefully he's chill with it. See what we got. 13.4 is a pretty good stop. If I spin the tires to the kingdom come, holy shit. At least we're fifth, could be worse. So now we're fourth because this guy fucked his pit stop behind me here. Kendall, it looks like. So we're at tires there. 82.95, that's not bad. We'd run about 20, 25 laps maybe. It's 85.98. Huh. So they were going really chill at least. Okay, 93. That makes a lot more sense. So he was definitely freer. All right. So we got the 2X. Everything else looks to be in order. We didn't have any damage or anything there. 89.95. I was definitely burning more right front. Maybe that's just because I was around the bottom. Not sure. But regardless.
Where's the pace car at?
Back straightaway, middle of the back.
Guess we're not worried about tires now. Not going to learn much from a 12 lap run or whatever here. So might as well get them warmed up a little bit if we can. Hopefully be able to attack from the get-go. See if Nardushi's going to be that guy and be in the way again, or if we can roll through here and compete for the top three. I think Kendall's definitely better than I am. I think I'm better than Brian is, though. So Kendall will probably go back through me. I'll be happy with top five. Eli owes me one, but I'm hoping he's not enough of a prick to just dump me. Dylan's pretty fast as well, so we'll see. Hello.
Hi.
You are missing the most gossipy race ever, and I remember why I haven't run P-Fix in 5 years.
Gossipy, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting, but Kyle's in here, so I've gotten some good data on why I suck.
Is he talking this time? He usually doesn't.
Occasionally, he messaged me under caution. He started on the pole 'cause he's fast as shit, and then jumped the start, so we had to go to the back.
Oh.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe he did that just so he'd have something to do.
Well, that's why that's what I thought. Yeah, but whatever. I haven't learned anything anyways, so it's all good.
As the soon-to-be OSR champion.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I think the restart zone might be broken here because this dude just went like in the middle of 3 and 4 or 1 and 2. Yeah, 3 and 4, whatever.
Eli, we
They
were
also
too
can
wide, bud.
use restart zone in open or in officials.
Oh yeah, fuck it, I'm stupid. Christ, I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, what the shit? This is wrong. Okay, well I feel a lot better at least now. Okay. Okay. I was thinking, okay, well I'm just trying to be ready for tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I won the top 5. We're still 5th. I've only killed 1 guy. It's fine. Technically, it wasn't even my fault. He was slow as shit, but I did plow his ass over, so it's fine. Yeah, when I say I've learned absolutely nothing in this race, I mean I am no better than I was before. So I think I just slide jobbed a guy in 3 and 4, which I know is possible because it's basically 1 lane, but it's fine.
I can hear Dale Jr. screaming now.
All right, well I can't be that slow because I can still see the leader. So of course we're 3 laps after a restart, but that's not the point.
Yeah, love to see it.
Apparently the
Wow.
guy I junked was driving like a dick, so it's fine. He'll never
Was he
see this
doing that
video.
before then, though?
Well, yeah, so he was holding us all up. I accidentally plowed him over, and then he was like sideswiping people behind me. So apparently it was like justified, even though it wasn't on purpose at all. So I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had a 2x in a race. Either I'm squeaky clean or I junk it big and we get the full 4 and 8. This track rubbers really strangely.
I don't know if there's much you can say isn't strange about Phoenix.
True. Very true. Of course, I've learned basically 0 since this race ends at night, and the start time of B fixed is basically going to be like the last 5 laps of the OSR race, so it's fine. All right, 5 laps to go. Baby Jesus is true.
Oh gosh, that's an interview I don't even think I want to see.
Who is it?
I guess the last Dale Jr. download interview of the year is going to be Brian France.
Oh, Lord. That won't be controversial at all.
No, not at all.
To be fair, though, I bet you that he'll just say it straight. He does not give a shit.
It'll be interesting, to say the least. Ow.
All right, well, there's 2 laps to go, and right in front of me, lapped, is the dude that I cleaned out. Do I even try? I definitely don't have middle of the corner speed for sure, which is bad. Really? This dude's gonna run me on the apron. Good race, guys. Super sorry about that, Eli. When I ran another be fixed in 5 more years, I owe you one.
Great, guys. Great, still
5
win.
more years.
That was terrible.
Okay.
But I beat Kyle. Honestly, didn't see him the entire race, so we learned nothing.
That might mean he learned nothing too, so.
But at least he got to pass some people. He passed all the shitty cars, of course, but he finished 18th. That's not very good. Oh, that dude had a disqualification. Okay, so he wasn't just hit by me, he was hit by fucking everybody. Makes me feel a little better. Wow,
He probably wasn't even in the channel when you said that.
yeah, there are only like 5 freaking cars that didn't die. It's pretty sad.
That's something.
All right, gimme, gimme, gimme. What were my results? I gained SR with a 2x. That's wild. I gained 40 iRating though. Damn. I guess that was a pretty good split. That was a 3700 SOF. Well, that gives me a slight bit of hope that I'm not a complete meathead, just mostly. I don't know. Yeah, last guy in the split there was 2700, so it couldn't have been that bad. And that went okay. I mean, they didn't hand me my lunch money, so that's good. Huh. Interesting. That gives me some hope for B Open, I guess, too.
You about to run that?
At some point, probably after tomorrow. I kind of put all my effort into tomorrow night, and after that, I can not care anymore.
Yeah.
It's
That
been a
makes more
long
sense.
3 weeks waiting for this damn race. I'm tired of running laps at Phoenix. Yeah, that was fun. All right, let me
What's a
end
good
this
lap
video.
time for Phoenix?
In fixed.
Yeah.
A pole there was like 27, high 40s.
Okay.
I think I ran a 65 or a 55 or something like that. Race
Okay.
trim, I think the best laps were 2760s. I was at 2785 or 90 or something. I'm gonna end this video real quick and I'll be back. Okay, yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, you won't see this until after tomorrow, but hoping for the best. Everybody stop in to wish me luck, which you won't know, obviously, because this is after the fact again. I don't know anything. Anyways, so that's going to be all for tonight. Solid race. Happy with it. I don't know what to take from it. I did burn my front tire off, my right front tire. Notable. But yeah, I think I can break a little earlier on both ends, try to save some of that. We didn't get a true measure of what Kyle's pace was because he was never really at the front. So who knows? But it'll be interesting to say the least. So he didn't exactly fly up through there on either of those runs and come through us. Maybe he was just chilling because he was lapped. I don't know. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll at least have a shot. So that's all I can ask for. So regardless, win, lose, draw, second, third, fourth, first, whatever the position ends up being tomorrow. Super proud of the season, super happy with it, and that's that. So that's going to be all for today. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing. Sail course at F122. Anything else I may post. Yeah, solid be fixed. So I'll see you in another 5 years be fixed. Till next time. Bye bye.